Welcome back. Remember, the wait times at the HCA East Florida Hospital emergency rooms average in the single digits. Just go to hcaeastflorida.com. When you have an emergency, they list all their wait times for all their emergency rooms there, and they update them every 30 minutes. hcaeastflorida.com. Hey, Dolphins, join Dan Marino and other Dolphin legends. It's Memorial Day weekend. The beautiful island of the Bahamas in Nassau.
Let's
a weekend
go.
full of events and parties. Hit the links with your group of 3 paired with a Dolphin legend in the Dan Marino Golf Tournament. And they're going to play a flag football game at the end. It's Dolphin Legends versus Bohemian Legends. I don't know any of them. I don't. To join the fun, sign up at MarinoBahamasWeekend.com. That sounds like a lot of fun. From what I hear, it's a great time. Ernie's Wayside Garden Florist. Just beautiful flowers from our friends at Ernie's. HIRNIS Florist.com. Located in South Miami. Order your flowers and plants. Great for Mother's Day. Great for the spring season.
Easter.
Just beautiful stuff. And the Good Pie Company for the best sweet and savory pies called the Good Pie Company. Their pies large and small, sweet and savory. Go online to place your order. Tell them we sent you. The Good Pie Company is located in Davie, 954-434-3636. Go to thegoodpiecompany.net. They're the best.
And our thanks to Tupelo Honey
Yes.
for providing our clothes.
Yes, they're just 2 locations, South Miami and Aventura, the best. Tupelo Honey. We're so pleased to be joined by Chef Angelo Masarin from Salumeria 104, Midtown Miami, right there on Northeast 1st Avenue. Social media, Salumeria 104. And Angelo is a special guy. He's going to cook for us in just a second. But he's also the Vice President of the USA Federation of Italian Chefs. And they're accepting applications, too.
Exactly. Right now we are, well, first I have to say we are the first in the United States. It's the original Italian Chef Federation, which we open in the USA section. So we are ready to enroll your chefs. And also, you know, this is the first phase of enrolling member and partner and sponsor to create a more challenging, more
A bigger chapter for the United States.
which they can be like a...
Now, do you have to be an Italian-born chef to do this?
Well, originally, yes, but we also are in the United States of America, so if you are a chef, you cook Italian, you are more than welcome.
Love to do it. Well, I like that idea. Now, there's a website, and you're going to have to help me with it. You go email at
ficqualkieusa.com.
Sure.
All right, so you can spell it out.
Yes, FICUOCHIUSA.com. And that means?
Yes, exactly. But also, I'm going to create a link on my webpage, on the Salumeria webpage, so we're going to make it easy for you.
We'll sort it out on
Go to
social media or email us.
Salumeria104.com. That's easy to do.
Well,
All right, we're talking about how the Italians have created a law that says that food waste is going to be reduced. You're doing a great job of it. So Angelo has brought some things from his refrigerator that you probably have at home that he's going to make for us.
Exactly. It's a simple recipe. It's a carbonara. A recipe, let's say, everybody know more or less how to do it.
Right.
And we're going to do it with the ingredient which everybody have at home, plus even something more, you know. Like we was talking before, the sour cream.
Right.
All right.
A dollop of daisy is going to help it.
Bacon you have on the house. I'm sure you have bacon.
Yes,
you know,
of course.
eggs, milk, sour cream. You never use except for once.
And some cheese.
And okay, in this case, grana padano because I'm Italian, but I'm sure every other people have other cheeses. You can use whatever you want. Don't stay strict to your, you know, to the recipe. Be creative. Okay. So first thing to do is cook the bacon. So we're gonna cut in big chunk.
That's great bacon.
Big chunks.
Can I tell you something? That's great bacon. That's Italian bacon. That's not, you know, the stuff you get in a package. That comes from Salumeria 104. You know what I mean? Yeah. That looks like bacon.
All right. We're going to put in here.
He just does everything a little bit better,
A little bit better, he does. And probably he could use this wonderful oil, too. This is Sunella. Sunvella. Yes, Sunvella. That Steve Haas had brought on to us before, which is great stuff. He fries with this at Salumeria 104. And there's a salad version of it, too. You got your hat on.
And I have to say something. From the moment I switch, I already have a customer compliments for the fry. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Believe it or not. And that make me to take the decision to use that oil.
Nice.
So eggs, again, we're going to use for the carbonara. Usually we use only the yolk, okay?
Right.
But we can save the white for the breakfast, you know, for a healthy breakfast. So let's start to... Usually what we do is 1 egg per person, 1 yolk per person, okay? So very, very easy.
Per person.
Right.
Then, you know, if you feel like you want something more rich, you can use also two per
Right,
person.
right.
Like I said, there is no rule in this game.
Hey, Angelo, this
The
is
only rule to do,
Yes.
to follow is save money and produce less waste.
Right.
That is the real
Well,
thing.
that's the other thing.
I make a calculation, which only for my family, you know, we are me and my wife at the moment, and a couple of kids. I can easily save $20 a month, a week.
week.
Pardon me.
Right,
So, transfer for a year is $1,000
right.
easily, just
Right.
saving a dish a day.
Exactly.
A dish a week.
Angelo, this is the end of, thinking of pasta, the end of winter truffle season too, isn't it? We have a little bit more time left?
Yeah, this is actually, we have the Melanosporum wheat, which is the Burgundy, also call it,
Right.
which is the winter black truffle. And we are at the end of the season. Then we were going to start with the summer truffle, but it's less flavor, less ripe. I invite everybody, truffle lover, to come to Salumeria and try tagliolini with
No, they do it well.
Melanosporum wheat.
They do it awfully well.
All right, a little
Yeah.
bit black pepper.
Okay,
If you don't have it, use white, right?
right.
Yeah, there you go.
No rule in
Whatever
this
pepper
game.
you got, right?
A little bit of milk,
Okay.
just a little bit. Okay, you have this sour cream. I don't know what to do with this sour cream. Let's add a little bit of that.
Nice.
Okay. And a little bit of Parmesan cheese, Parmigiano Reggiano,
Whatever
Monster
cheese you got.
cheese, you
Grana
know,
Padano, whatever you got.
and we grate it.
That
you make-
Kentucky cheese.
But Kentucky cheese is good. You make it, you make it look so easy though, Angelo, too. But
Yeah.
you know what, this really is a very easy dish. And then you just whisk them together,
Whisk, yeah, with a fork.
right?
I think I could do this.
Yeah.
If
there
I
you
get
go.
carried away now, Brenda.
And also, you see how fast is it? You know, in
Very
10 minutes
quick.
you can have a pasta ready.
Right, right. Yeah, this wouldn't take you but 10 minutes to make this whole dish, really.
Yeah. Just the timing cook for the pasta.
Again, it's, Salumeria 104 is right there in Midtown. It's, you can't miss it. It's just a wonderful Italian restaurant.
Okay, in this case, I just want to bring some pasta for lasagna sheet,
Right.
which is fresh
Okay.
pasta we make on the house.
Right?
But just to show how easy how
is, yeah.
to transform something. So you have this pasta, and we can cut in maltagliati, like this.
Maltagliati.
Maltagliati.
Just any which way?
Maltagliati is a bad cut.
Oh, okay. Bad
Bad
cut.
cut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any
It's
which way?
very, very bad. And you know what? It's something maybe you want to waste when you make like a fresh pasta,
Right.
but you can reuse and not
Right.
making waste.
Well, you know, if you ever have an issue, if Brenda needs a job, you can always make her the official Maltagliati. She does it beautifully well. Perfect.
Do a great bad
She
cut.
I had a haircutter one year, where we called him Maltagliati. He was Italian. I didn't know why, but now I understand. Now I get it.
I want to also spend a couple of words for us chefs and restaurateurs. I define them as an expert on not to make waste because
Right.
you know the restaurant industry the profit is very very low margin. So we practice that every day to buy the
Use
right
everything.
amount and try to use everything. That means not using waste, but not making waste. And I make a couple of examples like. Before I saw on the other show there was beautiful ripe tomato. Sometimes those ultra ripe tomato they are not good to use in let's say a
sandwich or-
caprese or
yeah,
a sandwich. We can make a fantastic soup with that. I have a baby artichoke at my restaurant, and the leaves sometimes are a little bit too hard to bite on.
Right.
So we make a soup with the leaf. Beautiful flower, you see.
That's great.
Yeah,
But
you-
those are all little examples.
Right. You use the shellfish, and if you're taking the shrimp or the lobster out, you're going to use the shells for a soup stock or something like that.
Exactly. So we are almost ready. One of the important key is to have this bacon very, very roast,
Chris,
Right.
crisp.
it smells good.
It really does.
Well, that is the secret of the bacon. You know?
Yeah, it is. That's why
Doesn't
people
take
love
much.
bacon, isn't it? My goodness.
He doesn't love bacon.
Again, it's all it is bacon, 1 egg per person, 1 egg yolk per
Egg
person.
yolk, yes.
And then he just
Some
took,
sour cream and some milk.
right, a little cheese grated on top of it, whisk that together, and whatever pasta you have in your refrigerator, if it's fresh, or in your cabinet if it's dried pasta.
So he's cooking
There
the
you go.
pasta.
And at
Cooking the
Salumeria
pasta.
104, you make all your pastas homemade, you make your breads homemade, you do all those kinds of things, which is absolutely wonderful.
So Brenda, we have some plate because this pasta is
Yes.
gonna cook very, very fast.
You know, here's a stat that you gave us. In the United States, 50% of all produce is wasted. In Europe, 40% of all food is wasted, which is remarkable when you think about it. When you think about the homeless issue that we have in this country, it's absolutely a sin to waste as much food as we
But not
can
only
do.
the homeless, the pollution. You know, remember,
Right.
we're gonna leave this planet to our
Right.
kids,
Yep.
and
The environmental
food
element, too.
is the most pollution
Right.
problem we have.
Angelo has been with the Grasper Group as a part owner and chef for quite a long time, but he arrived in Miami in 2009. He worked at Sardinia and Oteca, Casa Tua, Soho's House,
Wow.
Ciccone, which is all three wonderful restaurants.
Great places.
And they opened Salumeria 104 in 2011.
And now we are approaching our, I have to say, that is a secret, but it's coming up, and it's our 5th year celebration,
Anniversary, right.
5-year
Yay.
party. So stay tuned for that. We're gonna
I
have
can't wait
That's
to hear
not
what
bigger
you
just
have
the
event.
planned, too.
accomplishment, you know?
No, and they're open for lunch and for dinner, by the way.
All right, little secret,
Yeah.
Okay.
Brenda. Just drop a little bit of water
Okay.
inside the pot, pasta with the bacon. You come out of
So he's
the
putting everything in he's putting the pasta right in the pot with the bacon.
With a little
is
bit
a,
of pasta
with a
water.
little bit of
Water.
water so I can mix better
Right.
the fat and the pasta. And then we're gonna add our eggs,
put the
Parmesan
liquid
cheese, our
egg,
sour
cheese,
cream
and
we
sour
never
cream.
find a use for,
See, it looks like a
That's
wonderful
it.
carbonara. That's it.
and that's it. Just when you cook on the stove, just be careful because you don't want to cook too much there.
Right. You're
So
gonna
the
make
secret
scrambled
is
eggs if you do a little bit.
exactly.
That's
so
beautiful. What a
It's
beautiful.
gorgeous.
to have a safe egg, so remember the temperature is 60 degrees. Just need to cook a little bit.
Right. It's absolutely
He
beautiful.
makes this look so
Well,
easy.
he always does. The first
All
day
right.
he came in, he made the risotto.
2 plate, Brenda.
Here in front of us in this little kitchen, and just did an amazing job with that.
And we are ready to taste.
Oh my!
Yeah.
And here you go for the lady.
Oh boy! Look at that.
So now we need to add a little touch to finish this one.
Okay.
All right.
And it's nothing difficult. Everything you can do on your house with the stuff you want to waste.
Right.
Think about that. So we're gonna add a little bit of Parmesan cheese, or whatever other cheese you
Well,
have.
yeah.
But not sour cream.
Well, the sour cream went into the dish, and I
It
bet
went
you it's going
in.
to make it taste really rich and wonderful. Thank you.
All that, and a little bit of cracked pepper. Enjoy,
looks-
guys.
So amazing.
You know, you can make, and I'll bet that 60% or 70% of all the people watching us right now have these ingredients in the refrigerator. They're about to go to the grocery store right now and buy 16 things for dinner tonight.
Like I said, last night, like Sunday, with my wife, we have a beautiful swordfish.
is this?
Okay.
A friend of mine from the Key, he fish a beautiful swordfish.
Right.
We have a nice steak of swordfish. And last night I was at home alone. There was a little piece of swordfish, and I create a salad. You know, cold swordfish, cut in dices, like a Caesar salad with swordfish. Super healthy.
How nice.
Angelo, that's absolutely wonderful. And the concept,
Thank you.
The
I mean,
concept
it's so good.
is easy and a good one to remember.
Find out what you have in your refrigerator.
And be a little creative.
And
We
yeah.
had Chef Allen, one of the most famous chefs we have in South Florida. He once went over to his, before this became popular, he went over to his sister's house and she said, "Are you going to cook for us?" He said, "Well, I wasn't gonna, but what do you have?" He said, "I don't know, look in my refrigerator." She opened the door, she had coffee
Right.
and she had some steaks. Before it was popular, he decided to, let me just coat the
Just
steaks and the
right.
coffee. And that's how he started doing it at the restaurant.
Wow.
So chefs are creative, they find
Right.
innovative ways, but you can do it at home too. Head over to Salumeria 104. The Graspa Group has some great restaurants, including the Midtown Oyster Bar. Just absolutely wonderful, easy to find.
Yeah, look up the
in
Graspa
Midtown
Group,
Miami.
and you'll see all of the
Yeah.
different restaurants they have.
Great food. Angelo, thank you so much for all you do for
Thank
us
you.
in South Florida.
Thank you
What a
so
great
much.
place
Thank you,
to see
Brenda.
Yeah.
And happy 5th anniversary. I can't wait to hear what
Yes.
they're going to be doing, so we'll tell you about it right here on Eat This Drink That Go. We'll be back right after this.